Well, Cookie, you ready to go to this here Fireweed? What's it called again?
It's called a farmer's market. Right. Let's see what they got new here.
Is it nothing but farmers?
No, I believe it's just the food that they bring from all over Canada, all over their restaurants and everywhere else. They bring them here and they have little places that you can try them and you can buy some of the food. It's all grown here, right in the Yukon.
Well, that looks real good. Boy, be honest, Cookie, I don't think I'm going to be able to go very long without getting me some grub here.
Oh, I agree. And I love one thing that they haven't changed, Tin Cup. There's still so many dogs.
Yep. Sure, plenty. How are you? So go ahead, Cookie, ask him about his fresh ingredients there. You were thinking about making a soup.
Oh, yeah. Well, these are all locally grown from y'all?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Everything's fresh.
Well, what would you recommend? Which vegetables should I use in my new future soup?
Everything.
Oh, yeah.
You can have everything. Everything's good.
I agree.
Potatoes, carrots, cabbage, tomatoes.
What's your favorite kinds, if you don't mind me asking?
I love the carrots. The carrots are really sweet right now because they got freeze already.
Oh, yeah.
It's already nice.
That makes the sense.
That makes them good?
Yeah. Good soups.
I've made some killer carrot cake with such ingredients.
Oh, yeah.
Now, let me ask you this, Cookie. Back in our time, you should say.
We're time travelers, you see.
Sorry?
Time travelers, you see.
We came, it's a whole long story, but we came from the past. And don't let it upset you too much. It's mind spinning for certain for us too.
It's hard to explain.
But
You were saying.
plenty of taters.
Oh yeah, we had plenty.
And what would you say is the one piece of produce you're looking at here, which was in short supply there in Dawson back in the day?
Well, I'm not sure exactly. I had only just gotten up there. But I would say we didn't have many peppers or cabbages at that point in time.
Yeah.
But we had plenty of other fine-grown
Fresh fruit was real hard to come by.
Oh, yeah.
You can imagine. It was real special to get some of that new fresh fruit that would come in off the steamers, let me tell you. But, what did you get this fellow's name?
I'm sorry, I didn't quite ask your name.
Dimitri.
Yeah.
Dimitri. And Dimitri, do you grow all the... Oh, you got some doggies. Doggies are going... they're going loco back there. But
I grow everything with love.
with love.
Yeah, it's the most important things.
Oh, absolutely.
I like that. With love, indeed. Because, and when you say that, you mean you don't just throw your seeds in the ground and forget about them. You nurture what you're growing, and then what you're doing here, what Dimitri's doing here, would you say, Cookie, is that he is giving love through this, because this is good eat and makes for good grub. And you know, I gotta tell you, Dimitri, what I've come to see in this time, and Cookie, you've commented on this as well, is there's some things that just don't even look good, don't even look natural, and people are eating them.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And this is good from the earth eating is what this is.
Exactly. It's been a pleasure.
Me too.
Go.
And they got some good signs there, don't they?
Oh, yeah.
What in the world is that thing there? You know about? Go ask about that.
Hello. Hello. My name is Cookie. We were just passing by. These look all amazing, but I've never seen this kind of vegetable before. Can you tell me a bit about it?
Sure, this is our giant kohlrabi, and they're bigger. It's a different kind of seed from our regular kohlrabi that you might be more familiar with. We've been growing them since April, and they're really delicious. They're crunchy, they're sweet, they're juicy. They store really, really well, and they're very versatile. You can eat them raw or really prepare them any way you would prepare carrots.
Oh,
Carrots. So they're
Well, they are actually related to radishes. They're part of the brassica family. So you can use them like carrots, but they're not actually related to carrots. They would be related to, like, say, cabbages or broccoli, that family, the brassica family.
Oh, that sounds wonderful. Well, what do you like to cook them in? Soups or pastries or something?
I love to eat them raw. They're really sweet and delicious. They're really, like, you could have them for dessert. But you can roast them, you can steam them, you can puree them. They're really extremely versatile. They're wonderful shredded in salad.
Oh, yeah.
go ahead, Cookie. You got good questions.
Well, I'm trying to find recipes and fruits from our time. You see, we're time travelers, and we're trying to find fruits and vegetables that we would have had back in the early times of the Chilkoot and of the Yukon, to be precise. What would you think would be a comparison besides carrots? What would you think we would have used these for back then?
That's a good question, ain't it? What would we have been using that for? Well, you know, up in Dawson, you know, during the days of the gold rush, people were starving, and we could have used something. But I noticed when I got up there were certain things that grew bigger than I'd ever seen anywhere else.
Cabbages, yeah.
And why does that happen? Why do they grow so big up here in the Yukon?
Well, and especially in Dawson, they have great soil, and their days in the summertime are even longer than they are here in Whitehorse. So they did have tremendous vegetables. I think also they had a lot of manure from all the horses that were up there.
So it was.
We have the horse hotel and we have the trails. How did you discover these? Or did you find them by accident, or did you specially grow them, if you don't mind me asking?
Yeah, well, they were a vegetable in a seed catalog. I was really curious about them because our garden is all outdoors, unprotected, so I wanted to grow vegetables that can withstand some frost and that grow well here in the Yukon. So I gave them a try some years ago, and they did really well, so I've continued to grow them every year.
Well, that's wonderful.
That's fun.
I'm so sorry, I did not catch your name.
My name is Sarah.
Sarah.
Yeah.
You know me as Cookie Wilde, and this is Tim Kelly.
Good to meet you.
Good to meet you. It's real nice, and thanks for everything you're doing, making people eat healthy. Is that ain't all?
Thank you.
All right, goodness, look at that. Is it heavy?
They are heavy. They're very dense. Yeah.
That would have gotten me by for a week, I think, if I'd.
Would you like to hold on?
There you go.
Of course, sure. Wow. It's like holding one of them, what is those newfangled things, a bowling ball.
You're right.
It feels like holding one.
You got that right. It's a whole. Real interesting. And you grow all this?
Yeah, we grew all of this.
All locally grown.
Congratulations for that work. It's good hard work.
Thank you again for letting us interview you.
Work of the earth. Oh my goodness.
These look amazing. Hello.
But you got this here contraption that keeps you nice and dry if it rains, doesn't it? Yeah. Now, can I ask you, did you make all these here quiches and desserts?
We start actually from a grinding and a sifting flour. So all here is our own organic, ancient, and heritage wheat.
Oh my goodness.
But not for the croissant because they just have a special requirement for the texture. From last year, we tried to use the commercial unbleached organic flour and just make croissant real croissant. Yeah.
That makes perfect. I love one of the recipes. The maple walnut pumpkin pie looks divine.
I always think walnut's the best match with maple syrup. Yes.
And we ain't carrying no greenbacks around with us. We gotta find the folks that are so they can come and buy us some food. My goodness.
I might have a couple of, if you accept some money.
You have some greenbacks?
Yes.
Okay, what do you want to try?
I'd love them to try the pumpkin pie, you know, just a little bit. Right? That's hard, don't worry.
Just be careful, this bag is a wax paper bag. Don't take it upside down, it's not really sealed.
Oh, of course not.
So Cookie, what you just use some kind of piece of plastic to buy that there?
Maybe. I figured that since we are here,
You figured out how to do that?
I went into
I've seen people they just give it to a person and then they do some fiddling with it and you done bought it.
Yes, it is similar to my two checks that we would used to have, that we would get at the Yukon Bank in Dawson, but they are a bit more modern and they're more durable, believe it or not.